Theme song.
Bip, bip, ting.
I like the way they've jazzed up the Poker Center theme a little bit, like, you know, a little more to it now.
Oh yeah, this was a...
I know it says Jubilife, but I can't stop hearing Job Life, but like Park Life.
I just, in my head, Jub Life, and then it's got Jub Jub from The Simpsons.
That's a Conan O'Brien joke.
Jub Jub?
Yeah, it's some weird thing that he's had in his head that he'd had in his head for years leading up to that, was he just finds Jub Jub a very funny, like, pair of phonemes. So it was always his thing to just, like, have a character just stop whatever they're doing and slowly look at the screen and say Jub Jub. But it also perfectly fits as the name of an iguana. Like, you know, it's weird when you think about that, because you don't think about, hey, what name, like, I don't spend a lot of time going, hey, you know, what name would suit an iguana? Because that's insane. But like you see, you know, there's Jub Jub, and your brain just goes, yep, that's an iguana name. Perfect. I've never heard a more iguana-y name than Jub Jub.
I need to find the trainer school.
I don't even know where we are. I do, like, because I played Red, you know, and I enjoyed Red. And it is kind of fun, because I like, you know, seeing what is basically that sort of, you know, basic style, you know, the top-down thing going on, but like, with a little bit of zest, you know? It's not like it's all kind of 3D and it just looks completely different.
Aha, I found you, BonSCOT.
Oh, damn it. Bon versus Bon.
Bon?
Yeah.
I got a parcel for you. It's your bad dragon.
That's not it, though, because he's like, BonJOVI's Italian. Like, that's his last name. It isn't like Bon and then J. It's like...
BonJOVI?
Yeah, well, it's like BonGioni. Like,
Hello,
it's like...
my name is BonJOVI.
Yeah, it's like basically that.
Oreburg City. Okay. There's a gym. Also, we're changing the rules slightly. As a few people pointed out, we're gonna be able to use potions and stuff outside of battle. We can't use them in battle.
Okay.
But just to save us going to the Pokemon Center after every fucking battle, because that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say you should make your little character walk, because he was just standing beside that girl and it was making her really uncomfortable.
Exit.
I just feel like every time we sit down to record something, it's like, all right, we're doing a different Nuzlocke rule slightly. It's like, okay.
No, just
we're in a city. Leave me alone.
That's the only thing. Oh.
So this isn't going well.
I do not have a
Penis.
Like, how would you say that?
Poketch?
Pokemon Watch or Poketch? Yeah.
Poketch Watch. Pocketch.
Pocketch?
Well, I mean, that's the thing, is because, like...
You've got Jockitch? We've got cream for that, bro. All you have to do is find 3 clowns, Gabe.
What?
Just gotta find 3 clowns.
What if I don't find the 3 clowns? Oh, they'll find you. No. Hey, that stands for go to sleep. No, don't follow me. Leave me alone. I'm trying to find clowns, lady.
Whose authority are you there just to block me all day? Here, clown.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Does Pokemon grow to a thing? Yes. No, it grows stronger through me throwing bottles at it. Evolve, you cunt.
Fucking evolve, you. Okay. We paid people to stand around our city dressed as clowns and hope that wouldn't scare the bejesus out of citizens and tourists alike. That is the kind of thing I'd do if I was, like, mayor.
Employ clowns?
Yes.
I would make them look like the clowns from the...
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Fucking Batman movies from Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the... Yeah, and it's weird, because you think, oh yeah, the Joker, but you don't think the Joker is a clown exactly.
No. He's like more of a Harlequin.
Harlequin, yes. Although I think there was actually a Batman villain called Harlequin. Like, you know, and they'd just be like, oh yeah, well, we've got 1 ice guy, so we'll chuck more ice guys in. Like, they had, like, I'm going to look that up, because I'm nearly 100% certain that there was,
most likely.
And yeah, I think he was just like,
found
your fucking Joker or some shit.
Found your clowns.
Maybe not, like, funny or something.
Oh,
I mean,
fuck
is a
yeah.
Harlequin necessarily funny?
No, I would say a jester is funny. A Harlequin is more tragic.
See, I'd believe that. Oh, jeez, it's not Harley Quinn. Fuck, this is gonna be impossible.
All right, we gotta watch
All right, well, this is impossible.
Do we get a map? I think we got a map.
Look, not that can, like, you... Like, fucking Google, you need a thing that's, like, not this thing. Because this happens a couple of times where, like, you know, you'll be looking something up and there'll be the one, you know, obscure thing you want, and then that's also the same name as, like, a kind of roofing tile. So all you get is like, oh, what, you want this roofing tile? No, no, I want fucking, god damn it. What are you doing, Aaron? Aaron's getting up and fiddling.
It's a touch screen.
All right, look. Okay, the Joker, no. Punch and Julie, no. Golden Age, Green Lantern had a foe called the Harlequin. I swear, like, it was like fucking... no, I don't know. Maybe I had some kind of stroke and I've just been imagining clowns.
It could be possible. Clown strokes.
Clown strokes.
They're very common in Australia.
Does anyone else smell fairy floss?
They get, you know how you get it. It's from eating too much fairy bread as a child. It just...
Such a sad little poverty treat. Because do you know what sprinkles taste like?
Poverty?
Nothing. They
Oh,
taste
no.
like nothing.
Uh-oh. This could be bad.
Bon versus Bon on Bon violence. Yeah, I hate to see it.
If only we got to name a third person then, because we could have called them Bono. See?
Is there like a villain group in this? Is Team Rocket around? Or
There is a villain group, yeah.
Because it's like a different villain group every time or something, isn't it?
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
You can do it, Jennifer Aniston. You've had the best post-Friends career. We believe in you.
Well, now it's gonna do like 2 damage.
That's not bad. Like, I think that looks like more than 2. Come on, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, don't growl me again.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't great. All right, Starly, I've said it to Vince Vaughn and I'll say it to you. Stop growling at Jennifer Aniston.
Go, David Spade.
I mean, like, that's, you know, again, like, if you make us Patreon rich, like, I'll have a mod of this where it's just, like, all celebrities. Like, I'm surprised we haven't had that yet, you know?
Oh,
like,
no.
you can make them all cute girls, but we can't fucking...
No.
I mean, a bird, yeah, okay, good. Because I was gonna say, a bird has to not like getting set on fire.
Oh, but he's got more. He's got...
That kid has such long arms.
Oh, no, this is gonna hurt.
Stop it. No, that's not so bad.
It's okay. Hopefully this KOs. And then... Yes.
Hey, look at that.
So now the problem is, though, he's got the water type.
You have, like,
So
something you
Tits
can
Farley's
get
going to
rid of him?
have to tank one for this team.
Tits. Let's go, Tits.
Because we need to preserve the spade.
Yeah.
Tits, you're a sacrifice, mate.
We all know Tits isn't long for this world anyway.
No.
It's just a matter of...
Level 9! Ugh, look, the play here is we sand attack the motherfucker.
Yeah. And then... Alright. See, like...
Don't pound my tits. Alright, Tits can take...
Gotta be gentle on him.
He can take at least one more of those. So hopefully it misses this turn. More sand.
More sand.
Pocket sand. Oh, it's growling. That's good.
Does, like, sand stack? I'm assuming it does if you did it, yeah. Because I don't know anything about the functions of a lot of these things. Like, I understand tackle means punch the bird. But, like, you know...
Different things have stages. So, like, attack and defenses have generally... You know, a few different
look at that.
stages.
You're fucking missing everything now, aren't you? You're stupid.
Yeah, you're
like, see, I understand Piplup because it's like, oh yeah, what is it? It's a bird, but it has water powers. And like, that's at least something, you know? This is image in my head of this fucking Samoan dumpling monster just sitting on a fucking bird and putting sand in its eyes now. Can you start hitting it?
That's what I'm about to do.
Well, we're not allowed to use fucking shit during, he's getting pumped. We're not allowed to use shit during fights.
Of course that hits now. Fuck you. Get him, Tits.
Come on.
See, now he's so sanded though. We can maybe switch to.
Oh, look at that! That was nice.
Yeah. So what? That's why you do focus energy, because it raises the chance of crits.
Oh, okay. Can that stack?
I don't know. Oh! First death. See if tits. Come on, Jen.
Goodbye, tits.
Hopefully, you live.
I don't think you thought about what we were doing in this.
Well, that's the
What
thing
happens
is,
if they all die?
I can't remember where fucking Barry is. Like, oh, I missed too. Okay, cool.
Right.
Cool. Yes. Fuck you.
Cunt's missing. Excuse me, would you mind if I lowered your health just a scooch?
Come on, crit. That's not crit.
Just chucking. I'm just hanging out on the side of the city here. Oh, that's great. We just needed that. Chucking fucking, you know, my turkey at your little wet chicken. That's just... Player 1 belted BonSCOT in the neck. Player 1 used run.
Come on, crit. Oh, it's not a crit.
That was like the uncrit. Yeah, fuck off. You're not here during commentary, you fucking buttsack. Not...
I don't need that.
So put some goddamn mass on your arms. Jesus Christ.
Come on, Jen. You got this. You got this. You got this. Yes, just keep avoiding the pounds.
As we slowly chisel, how much does fucking Piplup have? Like, do we have 26 HP that we're able to get out of him?
We should.
That is so painful.
Oh no!
You've been pounded.
It's okay. It's
That's
okay.
not great.
It's okay.
That's suboptimal.
It's okay.
Oh,
Jen's
Jesus
got this.
Christ.
No! My attack's already low enough. Stop.
What are you even going to be doing at this point?
One. That's the thing is, like, it effectively...
Maybe he lowers your attack so much that your attacks start healing you. That'd be great. Be like Gandhi and Civ, where he gets so peacefully, he circles all the way back around to...
Come on, live. Oh, Jen!
Alright.
Jen.
So we owe Jennifer...
Come on, avoid the pound.
genitals, anus, tongue, an awful lot of apologies.
Oh, no.
I'll have to fucking... have to mail her an apology. Oi, look at that!
Oh, Jen! 1 HP!
Fuck yeah.
Jen's getting all the candy.
All right. Now I gotta work out how to draw Jennifer Aniston as a bird.
Oh, yes, more sand attacks. We sacrificed tits and got more sand.
I'm sorry, tits.
I'm not.
But like,
Jen's level 6 now.
Genitals, anus, tongue has more star power. Like, you see what I mean about his fucking arms? It looks like someone put spaghetti on a femboy sex doll.
Well, I mean, you couldn't beat me, and I had 3 shit Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are awesome. Like, no, you're not shit at all. Heal. I gotta release old mate.
Gotta throw tits away. So long, tits. Someone's PC. Oh well. Are we allowed to catch a fucking Makuhita again?
Yes.
Okay, but we have to find him and like it has to be all above board, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, okay.
Well, Tits is dead.
Are we allowed to catch anything in this area? What's an area? I can't remember what fucking defines that anymore.
So it's got to be a different route.
Oh, Jesus.
So we've already caught everything in the routes behind us, so everything ahead is fresh.
You know, now that I think about it, if you had, like, because you could put, if you got David Spade to grow his hair out again, you could put David Spade and Jennifer Aniston in a movie and give David Spade Jennifer Aniston's exact same haircut. And then you could kind of do, like, a lady version of Twins, where, like, someone tried to clone Jennifer Aniston, and it's just like David Spade, though.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
We could also make the hot chick, too.
I mean, it basically is that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, fucking... I'll download the fucking script format thing for Word. Like, it can't be that fucking hard.
So, yeah, we can catch Pokemon here.
Okay, cool. Oh, there might be some neat new shit out here and we won't have to deal with like, you know, all right. Ah, things can be assigned for immediate use. I stand by my David Spade, Jennifer Aniston, you know, idea. I think it's genius. Oh, Jesus. I don't want that.
Oh, it's too bad. We either fucking, we get it or we get nothing.
This whole area.
Yep. Hopefully this doesn't kill it. Should get it to about half. Okay, that's good. Oh no.
Not the jizz.
Jizz shot. Jizz lowers your speed. Known fact about jizz. Stop jizzing me.
I suppose we can turn that, what is it, turns into fucking, you know, I don't know, rock. And then it hatches out of its rock and it turns into like, which one does that thing turn into? Is it Butterfree or fucking?
Beedrill.
Ah, it's Beedrill. It's not even Butterfree.
I know.
God damn it. Fuck you. No one likes Beedrill. No one made a fucking King of the Hill thing with fucking Beedrill.
Butterfree.
Yeah.
It's okay, Dad. Alright, what are we gonna call this motherfucker?
Okay. I mean, like, it's called Weedle, so my first thought was like Weed Khalifa. Well, okay, wait, because like we lost Chris Farley, and we didn't really want this one, so this has to be fucking whatever the you know. Oh God, who's the shitty SNL one that's in like Juice Bigelow?
Oh, Rob Schneider.
Yeah, this is like, you know, Rob Schneider. He's like the one, like, because we didn't want him.
Have I been naming them all uppers?
I don't think. No, let's go upper and lower. Let's try to make it look like this is actually Rob Schneider dressed as like a caterpillar in our game, because I think that we could convincingly. I don't think you're gonna fit Schneider with a space there. I think you're gonna have to make some. I fucking, think I will. You know,
sure.
I mean, we can skip the C. Like,
I think the C is a very important part.
I mean, like, if we could get Rob Schneid. Rob Schneid. No, could like just take away the space. The space is gratuitous. You know, you've not the space for space. Like that's, you know, you got to think like small apartment here. Like we can't be fucking, you know.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah,
Rob
ignore.
Schnitzel.
Yeah, just go. Okay, wait. SH N Y. No, SH. Yeah, NY. DER. Not Dance Dance Revolution. There we go.
Why couldn't we just have the C?
Huh? Because it wouldn't fit. Where's C gonna go in there? Between the B and the S?
Yes. Look, you're not thinking with portals.
Look, we have a tube-shaped Rob Schneider that's gonna jizz on shit, alright? This is our pathway to success. We just need to teach him how to jizz properly.
We need to level up Jen, that's what we need.
Well, we have to I think we gotta rename him when he turns into different things. You know, like I don't think that Rob Schneider can emerge as a beautiful butterfly.
I don't think you know Pokemon very well.
Because he looks like pubes.
Oh, we could have had a fucking trash bum.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Burmy.
Okay. No, I can read. Like.
Oh, you can't. It's got protect.
Okay. The wild Burmy insulated itself from criticism. Like, what is that? Like a twist tie on some. Like, that looks like a weed.
Oh, we could have called that Wiz Khalifa. So yeah, when in Pokemon, you can't rename them unless you visit a specific dude. And he generally lives in a town pretty far in, and it's a hassle.
All right. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We never know. Rob Schneider may die.
Oh, Rob Schneider's 100% gonna die.
I mean, should we not, like, is not a part of this, like, fucking, like, doing some grinding and shit?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. I mean, shouldn't we maybe, like, go back to the Poke Center and, like, fucking heal everybody up and then, you know, or get some potions now that we can use them in between fights?
I already bought some.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, like, you know, because if we heal up Rob Schneider and then get him in there and jizzing on shit.
There's no point. We got to just go back to the center to heal him, which is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm fighting on my way back because Jen's healthy, so we may as well. Because we're walking through grass to get back.
You know, genitals, anus, tongue, fucking.
It's about optimizing the grind.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we need to.
No, I'm not. Like, I'm not saying that's not what we should do. I'm just saying that is like. You know, it's just that part of all of these things where it's like we have to optimize the grind. It's like I'm just always coming back to that like EV training song where it's just like you're an adult, you know, EV training, you're sucking the fun out of it. And I just feel like that's part of like all of these things where it's just like, well, you have to optimize the grind. It's like, oh God. I know that's what you have to do, but it just seems like EV training, you're too old for this. You're too old for this.
Oh man, could have been a ladybug too.
I do like the idea of a ladybug that's nothing but fists. Like, fuck yeah. That spices up an otherwise, like, you know, largely unremarkable little bug.
Yeah, imagine if you were just out and the thing and one landed on you and like, oh, a lady beetle, and then just starts walloping the shit out of you.
Ow. Stop it.
Look, Jen, you are the crit maker.
All in on Jennifer Aniston.
100%.
She's like, you know.
You know, we talked shit on birds last time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, birds. You're still boring as fuck.
I know. We can continue talking shit on birds, but just don't talk shit on Jennifer Aniston.
Well, Jen was the original bird.
Yeah. You know, she was the one that made it all. I mean, shouldn't we, like, are you just grinding, you know, Jennifer? Are we not, like, getting some, you know... Because I figured can't we just run back, like, oh, you did heal everybody, didn't you?
Yeah.
Should get, like, fucking, you know, what's his name out there, because we might be able to evolve him up into... I mean,
you gotta understand, we need strong Pokemon first.
All right.
We've only, at the moment, it's only David Spade who's the highest. So if you don't want to be in a situation,
you need just got one guy.
You want two strong ones.
I understand all that, but I just figured, like, I didn't realize we were just focusing on Jennifer, because I figured if we just
if you throw two out,
yeah,
they're both going to be just taking damage. You might get crits in there. You never know. It's risky, okay. And also the XP split is not worth it.
Oh, all right. I thought because like, you know, back
on
in the day, it was like
on
you
trainers,
had to do
it's
that,
more
like, okay.
It's more optimal to do that. But because you get so little XP from wild Pokemon, splitting it's kind of a bad idea.
Fucking don't surround me with ducks.
All right, this could actually be very bad here.
Jennifer Aniston became confused. What will Jennifer Aniston do? She will star in Leprechaun. I'll suck shit. Leprechaun is not a good movie.
God, no. There's like 9 of them.
Oh, there are a lot. Yeah. No, I'm gonna look that up.
Look how
actually.
many there are.
Yeah, no,
there's at least 3.
No, you were closer with 9. Like, and, you know, they get out of hand fast. Because, like, Leprechaun could be, you know, I mean, it wouldn't be good, but if it were at least really violent or something, you know, you kind of have something going. All right, let's do this.
Find how many.
Well, I'm just going to read the names. Leprechaun, 1993. Leprechaun 2, 1994. Leprechaun 3, 1995. This was a yearly installment.
Do they not have title, like subtitles?
No.
Oh, God.
Okay, so, like, Jason X was the 10th Friday the 13th movie, right?
Yeah.
That was the one where he went into space.
Yeah.
It is also a surprisingly good movie. Because it kind of, like, acknowledges lots of the stupidity of it and just goes for, you know, has fun with it.
I got in trouble for renting it.
That's funny. How old were you?
It wasn't that I wasn't old enough. It was the fact that I rented it with Dad's money that he wanted something else with.
Okay.
And it wasn't there, so my idea was just like, hey, Jason X.
Jason X. I wonder what your dad wanted now.
I can't remember.
Leprechaun 4. So that's the 4th one. In space. That was in 1997, so they took a whole 2 years. Okay, now we get to 2000. Leprechaun in the Hood.
I forgot that one.
Then Leprechaun Back to the Hood. Leprechaun Origins in 2014. And then Leprechaun Returns in 2018.
2018. How many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you were close.
Very
9,
close. Yeah. Well, I mean, 2021 still here. We might get one. Yearly installment of your Leprechaun movies.
Returns. See, like, because, you know, Leprechaun Returns is like, all right, yeah, it's mostly a comedy.
Is it a horror?
Horror comedy at this point. I mean, the thing is, like, you know, the problem with a lot of older sort of screwball like horror or horrors that weren't really like, you know, aiming to be seriously scary is they'd also not have lots of violence, you know, whereas like today a horror comedy will still have, you know, people getting ripped up. Like Shaun of the Dead, like fucking, you know, Bernard from Black Books gets pulled in half in that.
Yeah.
It's a violent film. And like, you know, Tucker and Dale versus Evil, like fucking Evil Dead, you know. Violent as fucking old, you know, crazy. But then you know, you go back and you watch this and it's like, it's not violent, it's not well acted. It's not internally funny, you know, it's funny in the way that it's terrible. And you're watching like, you know, a leprechaun rap and you're like, oh, that's really, really stupid. And it's like, that's, you know, you're trying to get to the humor via that. And it's like, look, if you give me a rapping leprechaun, okay. But like, as long as he like pulls, you know, you could even pull someone's tongue out their fucking head, or, you know, you could have him do some fucked up shit. It's like, all right, yeah, now I'm watching a movie. Now something's happening. Now it's not, you know, it's not a good movie, but it has some extremes of a variety. There's variety in its extremes. It's not just awful, you know? Because like, you just gotta let your prop department go a bit nuts. You know, hire the fucking makeup artists and the prop people and then just go, yeah, come up with some fucking shit. Like, what have you ever wanted to see a midget do to somebody?
Lots of things.
Off we fucking go. Yeah. Go, Rob Schneider.
I mean, it's Bidoof. How bad could it be? Poison him. Get him. Poison him. Come
now
on.
You're addicted to heroin. And get on some of that
don't
fentanyl,
tackle
baby.
Rob.
Yeah, Rob really can't handle a tackle.
Yeah, no.
Come to us, Jennifer.
Bring out the big guns. David's the only one with a higher sort of attack here. Ember.
I feel like I gotta get around to watching fucking... What was the one... It wasn't Dickie Roberts' former child star. The David Spade movie where... Joe Dirt. Like, I figure I gotta get around to watching Joe Dirt too one day.
Is David Spade even in it?
I mean, it would be really hilarious if he wasn't. Like, I would love that, but yeah, he's in it.
Damn it.
I know. It's like, think of who they get to be Joe Dirt. Like, what? And really, like, what looks like
DJ
David Spade?
Qualls.
I don't know what that is, so I'll just take your word for it.
You know the kid from who plays the guy on the radio in the C Nation?
Oh, yeah.
Skinny kid, big nose.
He's like, the thing though, I think he's really tall.
He's a bit tall, yeah.
But you could just have him walk around on his knees or some shit, you know? Like those weird gimp suits you see that like have him walking around on the elbows and knees.
Yeah, just green screen his knees. Just straight in the middle, just cut him out.
Yeah. Just, you know, have the people he's talking to stand on boxes and shit.
Yeah.
Like what Scientology does for Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a guy who's dressed as a box. His box moves like as soon as Tom's done, the legs just out of the box. Off he goes.
It's like, that's what happens is like, that's how you get, that's one of the new stages in Scientology now, you know, you gotta, before you get to like pure Thetan, you have to be the guy in the bottom of the trench coat that Tom Cruise sits on.
That's right. And your whole family has to be in boxes as well. That's part of the agreement.
Yeah, they're the boxes.
Some people are just furniture in Tom's house.
All hot men. You're not allowed to point that out.
John Travolta's always trying to come over.
Just wants to help him move.
I just want to help you move. I don't need to move. I've been here for 5 years. No. I just need to help you move.
I mean, do you suppose they are actually gay, or is this kind of thing that's built up?
I think it's built up.
Because I am really curious. Because, like, you'd think now, you know, because I know that, like, what's his name? Hubbard was a homophobe and like one of his kids was gay. And that, you know, he basically fucking disowned him and shit. So I'm willing to bet that while they're not like as overt about it as say like, you know, the Catholics or whatever, you know, Scientology is probably not exactly.
I don't think they would look kindly on that subject.
Especially when they're trying to like get people famous too. Like, I mean, you know, like, yeah, these days you could, you know, you can be a gay actor and people won't notice. But like in the 70s, if you're trying to be like a ladies' man or some shit.
Why haven't we been priced by Scientology? What's wrong with us?
I don't know. The last time I was offered an e-meter was a fair while ago when they used to have the Scientology Center in the Valley. And I sort of just yelled at them for 5 minutes.
That's fun.
Yeah. Because they are embarrassing subhuman cretins. Like just truly, truly, truly pathetic.
It's all a big pyramid scheme, isn't it?
Yeah. Like you gotta pay. And that's like, and that's not even, you know, before you get the job fucking covering up for Hyde from that 70s show's rapes. Which at this point is like, you know, clearing out the stables. You just got to go in with like a pitchfork and there's all these like, you know, affidavits and shit in there. You just got to go, fucking, you know, shovel a bunch of money into the local police fucking pension fund and then.
That still disappointed me so much after just me. I go, oh, I'm really enjoying that 70s show, rewatching it. And then you just going, oh yeah, Hyde's a rapist. Yeah. And me just going, what? Oh, yeah, just Google it. I don't wanna.
Playing hide and go meet.
Show is ruined.
I mean, there's only a few good seasons. There's probably like what 3 or 4 good seasons of that show.
The first few seasons are very solid. Then it goes.
Well, that's the first few seasons
downhill.
have that real like there's actual character and growth and development.
And then it just gets stupid, and then
it
Topher
does that
Grace
Simpsons
leaves.
thing where it gets stupid, but it's still funny.
Yeah,
but they're kind of coasting and sort of breaking like, you know, elements of character. And then Eric goes to Africa, and it's just like they rather than
you should have just ended the fucking show.
Yeah, rather than either end the series or just not have the character, they had the same character, but it was just a different guy, which is always such a bad idea.
You can't do that.
Yeah,
because you know what doesn't work? Fucking not having 6 prior seasons of character development.
Yeah.
Here's this dude. We're replacing Eric with him. Why? Because he's basically Eric.
Yeah, because he's basically Eric. Like, he's not Eric, so it's not like it's just like, oh yeah, now here's like this dude is Eric Foreman. And it wasn't that, which would have been weird, but like, you know, a better decision than just, here's this extra guy. He's going to be added to the group, and he's kind of going to be basically a lot of what Eric did.
He's going to live at the Foreman's house. Why?
That was, because that was the other thing. Like, they laid the groundwork a little bit for thing with like Hyde and shit, where like he was living there for like reasons.
Yeah.
But like, then it was just like, oh yeah, why are fucking like Red and shit still in this? Really?
Yeah.
And then they kind of like just ran out of ideas of what to do with Fez. Which makes sense because what are you going to do with Fez? And I think they wound up pairing him up with Jackie at the end of it.
They did.
Fucking, what's her name? Like, the chick that plays Jackie lied about her age. Like, she was like 15 when she first did that show. She was doing homework in high school.
Yeah, oh no, now I'm blanking on a name. Michelle
Mila
Kunis. Yeah, I said Michelle.
Yeah.
Mila Kunis, that's right. Michelle Kunis.
I usually call her Mila Pubis.
Mila Kunai.
She is fucking hilarious though. Like,
she's funny as fuck.
Like, there's a story she tells on like Conan's podcast, where like just she had this like deranged, like her and her deranged Valley girl friend were just like sitting around in Hollywood bored one afternoon and just like, let's crash the car. And they just drove their car like not fast, but like just, you know, drove it into a wall or some shit.
I hate rich people.
Oh no, this was when she was poor. That's the funniest fucking thing. Yeah.
What the fuck?
She's just fucking weird.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, she married Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
So I think the weirdness is just natural.
How many times do you suppose fucking, you know, like Bruce Willis watched Ashton and Demi fuck? There's probably a lot.
Oh man, I want to think about that.
There's probably a big uptick once they achieved streaming technology.
Oh.
I mean, could you manage that? I don't think I could. I don't think I can. Like, I'm not.
What, watching Ashton Kutcher fuck your partner?
No. Fucking someone while, I mean, not just while Bruce Willis watches. But like, even knowing, like even if he wasn't in the room, you know, even if he was like in a cupboard peeking through slats, or like...
You just know he's there.
Yeah, if I knew, like, just don't fucking, you know, ask for forgiveness
See,
over
I tell you
permission on
halfway
this one.
through, you'd just be going bam, 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 and then a flag would unfurl.
I'm watching you fuck!
And it's
What
just a
the
big picture
shit?
of Bruce Willis pointing at you.
And he looks like a giant nipple, and I think Demi Moore's had too much plastic surgery.
I can't even picture what she looks like these days.
She looks like someone stretched skin over a bird. I mean, you just, like, again, I know it sucks, but just tank it, you know? Like,
you gotta.
you just go, I'm old now,
gotta.
okay, you know, all right.
Until technology is like, hey, no, seriously, I can make you young again. Like, just
Yeah, until it's like
step it back.
stepping into a fucking teleporter from Star Trek.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fucking work.
Or, you know, the goop you put on your
Yeah.
face and you peel it off and
You
you're
just
young.
massage some stem cells.
Yeah. Like,
Because dudes will do it occasionally. Every now and then a guy gets surgery and you're like, oh. Or like, you know, Rogan's starting to get like that one walnut looking wall of ab because he keeps taking like fucking testosterone. And it's like, look, that shit's you just have to accept it, you know? Maybe go for lean as opposed to buff, okay? The shit's winding down, you know?
just gotta keep lifting forever. Build bulk, build mass.
Oh, gotta build mass, gotta get huge, gotta stay huge. Well, there's a thing called like Palumboism because it was named after the guy that first had it, like where you take too much of it. I think it's like human growth hormone or something. And like, yeah, you'll see it and it's just like, yeah. And it's like, because you don't see it a lot because like women will get like fucked up face surgery and it's like, oh fuck, look at that. And you can just see it. Like that's the problem. Whereas like some of the fucked up shit that dudes will do to like desperately cling to their youth. I mean, a lot of the time it'll just be something like when Harrison Ford had that earring and fucking like, yeah. Like, a lot of the time with dudes it's like a bauble or something, you know, some kind of fucking decoration or a car or some shit.
Watches.
Yeah.
Cars.
Whereas like, you know, every now and then you'll see it's like, oh yeah, some of the dudes will get the surgery. It's like that shit does not look fucking right, man. Like,
Ooh.
and then, you know, and then there's the ones that try to maintain a degree of muscle without. And there's kind of ways, but again, you can't have like that youthful beefiness really, like,
No.
you know, without some fucking outside help. And that shit, you know, comes at a cost eventually, you know.
I just think of the doctor in BioShock, you know, making you perfect and like slicing people up and all that shit. And I'm like, that's the start. That's the start of madness. It's right there. Go on there. Go on there. Like, I will. Like, if they were like, hey man, you can get surgery. It's like, what does it do? Oh, you can have a phone in your face. I'll be like, okay, sign me up. You know, I don't look any different, but I've got a phone in my face. Fuck yeah. They call me Aaron Phone Face.
Phone face.
Who wouldn't want to be phone face? Like, imagine that. You could just sit there and like your eyeballs could play your screen. You'd have a screen anytime.
I mean, it's kind of what Demi Moore looks like now.
What, a screen with eyeballs?
Well, yeah, I gotta find like a, you know, like fucking current picture of her. Hey. Yeah, it's like, look, you just, you know.
I don't want more Demi.
She looked fine. Like, again, it's like, yeah, you look old, but like, yo, fucking.
Ah!
Yeah. Like, that's
That's a fucking witch.
shit's coming for us all, man.
She startled
you know?
me. I didn't startle her. Reverse fucking witch. Ugh. I feel like she's just gonna turn to me and go, "You want to see how I got these scars?" I was
Yeah,
like,
it does look a little bit like that.
She's
but,
got very
like, they got fucking
Jokerish.
sewed up.
I don't like it, and look, if she's happy,
yeah.
fucking fair enough.
Well, I mean, it's that thing of like, if the technology's good, yeah, fine. Like, and even if it's like just for the super wealthy, it's like, all right, whatever. You get to like look good up until death, you know, fine. But like,
She doesn't.
I mean,
look
it's
good.
clearly not. Like, that's the thing. It's like, you know, the fucking roid dudes and the synthol dudes. It's like all those things. It's like that's not working. That isn't working.
The mind is a demented thing. Self-view and worth is a demented thing.
Yeah.
Like imagine being that off kilt that you think that looks good. Like that's serious. Those people need help, especially the synthol freaks. I've never thought, man, I'd like to inject just a plastic bag worth of oil into me. Goo. Why? Oh, to look huge. What?
but not like.
It doesn't
It
look
doesn't,
like muscle. It literally looks like you fucking put massage oil in you.
That's what they do sometimes.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like if I squeeze you, you know, are you
That's
just gonna
what
stand?
happens.
They're gonna stand at the local masseuse, and we rub you against Edgar. Edgar's our oiling guy. He just rubs his weird fold arm on you.
Then you can't lift shit, you know? Like if it was like, oh yeah, inject all that shit and then you can throw a car, I'd be like, all right. Like again, it's, you know, it's coming at a cost, but like car throwing like that, you know, I can see the appeal of that. But like you got these big, completely not real looking muscles that look like you've just stuffed shit in there. And also you can't lift things. So I just don't know what we're doing here, you know?
No one knows.
It's fucking...
Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.